Hello friends, my name is Arindam Malik. How are you? Now, today I'd like to discuss the vital topic that is how you can change your life. So let's start. Life, that is a very small word, but its inner meaning is great. Inner meaning is large. Okay, every time we are thankful to the God as well as our parents to show the light of the earth. Okay, now life is completely dependent upon us. That is how we can control our life, how we can design our life. That is effect in our future. That is effect in our career. Okay. Now, so control your own life. Control, design your own life orderly. Okay. Now, it is seen that in our life there is a some type of hazards coming. That is the shyness, that is the fearness, hesitation. Mainly, that is a small hazards, but it is calm. In our present day also, in our boys and girls, okay, the hesitation, shyness, and fearness is coming. Sometimes, by this hesitation, a boy is not able to speak with a girl, or a girl also not speak the boy, or by what is the hesitation, boy or girl not answering the questions of the faculties, okay, or not no query, they have no query to the teachers to ask, although they have not cleared the topic. That is, they are not able for this hesitation to speak properly, or shyness. That is the another problem. That is the another hazardness. Nowadays also, a boy or girl, for this shyness also, they are not able to speak. Some teachers, some their friends also, their colleagues also, for this shyness. But another thing is the fearness. Now fearness, every time they are feared that what happened if we are do that work. What are the effect in my future? That is of what uh, that is good or bad. So every time there is a problem, there is a fearness is coming. Okay. Now I suggest to change first thing to change our life. That is remove the shyness, remove the fearness, and remove the hesitation completely in our life. Yes, that is difficult to remove, but every time try, because without trying nothing can be solved. Now I like to tell a story, short story, for that is, I think that is helpful for you to stop the hesitation, to stop the shyness, to stop the fearness. There is a boy named A. That boy, in his childhood, that is very shy, very every time that is very feared to do or the complete. He was a complete hesitated man. In his childhood, by this hesitation and shyness, he is not able to speak with his close friend. Though that friend is a girl, that is from neighbor, that is a neighbor of him. but there is a but A is not able to speak fluently with that girl also. Okay, if if A has no hesitation, no shyness, okay, that on that time A is able to do that, but A is not able to do that because for his hesitation. Okay, now A A is feared to journey in a train in a long distance with alone. Okay, that is fear every time that what happened if a person catch me. Okay, if a person catch me or if we are misplaced. Okay, or there is some now. So for the fear on that time A is not going to the train with alone. Okay, now there is by now the another thing is the hesitation. Every time he has some hesitated that to ask the question from his sir, from his or to speak fluently with his friends. Every time there is a shyness. Every time he is completely has hesitated to speak. Okay, although he is able to do that, but for the hesitation, it is not able. Okay, but suddenly in a period when A is realized that development is needed, change, change myself. A is realized that it is needed to change myself. If we like to, if we like to progress in our life, progress in our future, so change is needed. So every time A is trying to resolve that hazards. Okay, so on that time, A is speaking that his neighbor's friend, that means that guard. Okay, although first time there is some problem is created, but that by the practice, by the trying, that is solved. Okay, or surprisingly, when A is joined in a college, that is his first year time. One day there is an incident. He is afraid. He is afraid to a train journey. Okay, first day of the college, he he goes with her father to the college, and his father told that after finishing the college, he came back home with alone. That so that is very dangerous situation for A. A thought that how it can possible that how I came back home and journey will change if the train is um, If the train is not going to the proper station, or okay, or in a some middle of the total destiny, there is stop. So what can I do? But with the brave, he is catching the train, and finally he got the destination. So this is an example that how you can solve this problem. Fairness. So another thing is that try is the main thing. One day, A when you are when in the first year, they, by his hesitation, firstly he's hesitated to speak his friends, his colleagues, okay. But one day with the brave, yes, I can do that. Speak one friend. On that time, day by day, the confidence level increases, the hesitation is less, the hesitation is decreases, fearness is decreases, shyness is decreases. So that is a short example that how you can remove these three hazards in your life. Now, my second suggestion is the every time we remember you that you is a soldier of your own destiny. Every time, without fight, there is a no way to success. To touch your goal, there is a no another way without fight. Every time, fight. Remember from in your mind that a single word that we do that. We do that. We can able to do that. I am trying my best that in every time these three sentence is keep in your mind. That is, I think that is the helpful for you in your future, in you overcome these hazards. Now, my next suggestion is the focus on your work. That is, do your present time. Every time focus that. Now, and try to enjoy your life. Try to enjoy your life. Because when you are enjoying enjoying a single work, that time you are able to do that work fully. Okay. Now, every time keep in your mind life is a vital thing. It is completely in your hand. So please not destroy your life. Not destroy your luck. Okay. If you are able to design your life that is helpful to in your future, in your career purpose also. Okay. Now, be a good personality. Every time thinks that yes, I can do it. Nothing is impossible without trying. Every time try it. We, and stop that hesitation. Become glad. Okay. Thank you.